Finding my typewriter changed my life. I moved into this house. Folks who lived there previously left a bunch of odd and random things, and one of them was a mint condition 1917 Corona typewriter.
I was making my way through the park when I was distracted. A poetry table in the park? When I stopped, I found myself rambling on about work, relationships, and life to someone I didn't even know. In about 10 minutes, he wrote me a poem.
And that was the beginning of this whole new phase of my life, which I call the poem life. And I've been living the poem life since I found that machine.
He described an encounter he had before moving his poem life to New York, a special moment with a man who had only 2 weeks to live.
He had brain cancer or some kind of brain disease that had him on the edge of death. And so he's from Ohio, but he and his wife took their first trip west of the Mississippi. And at one point, they all, his wife and his niece went away. And it was just me and him. And I was looking in his eyes. And that's a pretty unforgettable moment for me. I feel like there was so much communicated in that moment with him. And so anytime somebody told me to write about whatever I wanted to write about, I would just go into my feeling of my family, my ancestry, you know, being in New York. And so I wrote a poem about my dad.
He often makes people cry. It's these experiences that have kept Bill writing on the streets.
Now New York City is my home, and it all started through poems.
Olivia Caruso, Fox 5 News.